So that is the main thing that I did want to propose today. And ultimately, I think it's up to us to really change in the next generation. But does anyone have any questions before we get into closing out? I know it's a lot of information.
Excuse me, I'm advised to stay or
Operate.
how many OS is
Yeah, that's a great question. So be a partner, name and social. That's it. Now, in the future, all your tax people, it's probably better to have an LLC and all of that in the future. But to get started, sole proprietorship, name and social is all you need with a technology service distributor.
what?
So nothing else. That's why anyone can do it. Right?
Would you be building your own relationships with like set companies like the Cheesecake Factories, or would they be generating leads for you?
Yeah, so that's a perfect question. So you will be building your own relationships, and a lot of that just comes from going outside to the right places, go to the right happy hours, the right locations where you think some of these business owners might be. So whether that's going to the right happy hour that's a location that they are, whether out here that might be Scottsdale area, or whether if there's certain areas that you all know this area way better than I do. But it's just going to be going to the right spots and finding those people. But also think about our own businesses. For all you business owners here, it's also being conscious of, you know what? Like when I get my next building, my next property, let me make sure that I go through a Black IT first. Let me make sure I have some Black IT people in my contact books. Whether you're a church, I think those are the steps that we can do. Because just internally with ourselves, there's $146 billion that Black businesses spend on IT services. And not much of that is coming through Black IT people. So we have enough to take care of ourselves just within our own community, just if we're a little more conscious about it. But we'll do one more question.
Are there ideal companies that this would like work better with? For instance, if there's a company between 100 and 300 employees, because what you're trying to do is they probably already have service. So what you're trying to do is come in and get them to do a new service. So it has to make financial sense with them. But is it like a sweet spot, like a smaller type businesses that works better to run this model?
Yeah, so the most lucrative industry to get into right now is call centers. So my wife is actually a partner manager up here, so she's a partner manager with Zoom, and they handle the actual partnerships side for Zoom's call center software. But call centers, how that works, just to pick one now, you have anywhere from 100 to 300 plus people that are in a call center. Each one of these employees have software that they're looking at that tells them a call's coming in, it tells them the customer's information, it tells them all the information that they need to do that job. That software costs money. That software is anywhere from $100 to $300 a month. If you sell a call center deal, let's say it's 100 employees, and let's say it's just $100 a month service, talk on a small level. That's $10,000 per month that business is paying for their employees' call center software. If you were the person that brought that in, it's not just the fact that you get the residual of the 10 to 20%. Call center companies offer something called a SPID, which is upfront payment for anyone that can bring in any type of business. And that upfront payment is anywhere from 5x to 10x what the monthly cost is, which in layman terms, you would get a $100,000 check from Zoom, from Five9, from whoever, and you wouldn't have to sell it. They have their own sales teams. You're literally just passing a lead of, hey, I know this person has a call center, you guys should call. And if they close it, $100,000. They push them apps. Or $200,000 and $300,000. Like, one of the last ones that my wife ever saw was over $4 million. This is upfront money that people are getting right now. And then when you're done with this company, you can just sell it off. Sell it off for 10x revenue and build it out. And most of the partners that I had to work with, most of the partners that my wife works with, they're already on the other side of their companies. But when you're driving around this city, you see all these houses, you always go to the golf course,